Okay. Let's
Okay.
go.
So you said you want to do a brief overview.
Yes, we are gonna go through very quickly.
Okay.
Short rant type shit.
All right.
No more than 10 minutes is the goal.
Okay. Go for it.
Alrighty, so Matt's gonna let me lead this. This is the quick version of our long rant on season 4. Alright, so the date is September 4th. We have a couple more days, obviously, until we transition to season 4, where we are getting our new character Angela, who's just been announced. Still getting familiar with the patch notes. But let's just jump into it. Alright, so I'm gonna let him do the Vanguard. Well, I'll do the Vanguard. Alright, so the Vanguard, or known as our tanks. Real quick, Captain America. Damage output is getting a slight downgrade. Remove team up anchor bonus, 5% damage boost. So again, for Captain America, he is getting a slight downgrade, and they're removing his team up anchor boost of 5% damage boost. For Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme is now casting faster, but he is now trading a bit of survivability for offensive mystique. This means they are reducing the Maelstrom of Madness cooldown from 8 seconds to 6, reducing the base health from 600 to 575. But I'm pretty sure, right, he just got like a buff. Some buffs already, right?
Buff nerf. So top part reduce Nelson from chaos. That's the chest blast. So he goes boom. That's a buff. And then reducing base health. That's a nerf. Slight nerf.
See, now I'm glad we're doing the let me get in the light real quick. Apologies. All right. So I'm glad we're like going over this because I feel like I was missing some things when we did the first run through. Because that chest pulse is actually kind of powerful if you know, you know.
If he does this all
All
while he
right,
has a
so
chest blast, he can one shot an entire team.
agreed. All right, so for Penny Parker, enemies caught in Penny's webs are in for a stickier situation. Her ultimate just got slightly more threatening. Spider drone effect now hits more enemies by 8% for 2 seconds. Each hit stacks the effect and resets the slow period, stacking up to 40%. And then the second part is reducing the spider drone release interval during ultimate ability from 0.7 to zero point 0.5 seconds. Thor, the God of Thunder ultimate, is getting an
You,
upgrade. More speed, new stun, greater the greater bring the thunder.
you skipped Emma.
Increased movement speed during ultimate ability from 600 to 700 after ultimate ability lands, stun surrounding enemies for 1 second. And for our duelist, we are
You
now in the
skipped. You
duelist
skipped
section. I
Emma.
repeat,
You
we are
skipped
now in the
Emma.
duelist
You
section.
skipped Emma.
T'Challa survivability
You
after
skipped
striking
chaotic.
marked
You
enemy.
skipped Emma.
September.
Emma.
September.
Emma.
Emma. Oh, I skipped Emma?
You skipped your main.
How did I skip Emma?
I don't know.
Emma Frost. The White Queen's control and survivability are getting a little less unbreakable. I agree. I feel like we're doing a little too much there, you know? Because I'm just saying, I'm being biased. We're doing too much. Stop touching Emma. Alrighty. The White control and survivability are getting a little less unbreakable. Increased diamond form cooldown from 5 seconds to 18 seconds. Reduced telepathic pulse energy gain when hitting shields from 10 seconds to 5 seconds. All right, Penny Parker and Thor has been covered. We are now official on the duelist, and I'm going to switch this over to my left side. Alrighty, so now for Black Panther, T'Challa survivability after striking marked enemy is now less kingly. Reduce bonus health gain when striking vibranium marked enemies with Spirit Rend from 30 to 25. Reduce base health from 300 to 275. I wonder whose idea is like to give like what's the most health a duelist has?
As of currently right now, the most health that a duelist has is Blade. He has 375.
Interesting.
He's the first one to have 375, and the reason they nerfed T'Challa for sure is obviously 90% of the community has banned T'Challa. He's like the favorite ban on any team. But if you watch which I said they devs are really good, is they actually have some of the top players in the world fight the devs. Dude named Necros played Black Panther, and he basically soloed an entire team with Black Panther to the point where the devs were very irritated. And when they got irritated, they got to nerf him. So
Well, he does come through and kind of just like fuck some shit up. 'Cause that's what he does. That's what he does. That's what he did the past 2 days when we played against him. He just came through swiping some shit, had his way, and then was able to dip out. Anyway, so Blade, the Daywalker's sword just got a little bit sharper. I don't know why. More melee damage for those who hunt in the night, and increased ancestral sword damage per single slash from 22 to 24. All right. So I feel like the reason why that happened is because when I play Emma, when you 10, you kind of run into everything. Um, Blade players were just dashing towards me, swinging with melee. And how I think you should play Blade is you just shoot until somebody runs up on you or feels like you're not gonna run up. Like until they run up on you, then you pull the sword out. That's how I feel like you play Blade. I don't have the privilege to like go and run through duelists, and so yeah. Magic loses her team up anchor bonus, but gets a whole arsenal upgrade to compensate. All right, we're on Magic, everybody. Magic remove team up anchor bonus 15% damage boost. They removed that 15% damage boost, right?
Correct.
Awesome. Reduce charge time required for Magic Slash maximum damage from 1.8 to 1.2. Magic Slash, new effect, projectile new pierce. Wait, new effect. Projectile now pierces enemies and reduces stepping disc cooldown by 1% per enemy pierced, whatever. Increase sword damage from 65 to 75. Increase Eldritch World damage from 45 to 50. Increase demon's rage damage per hit from 18 to 20. Increase melee normal attack damage from 30 to 40. During Dark Child, which is her ultimate ability, increase her ultimate world single hit damage from 35 to 45 and umbral incursion damage from 135 to 140.
Also, I
You
was
want to
gonna
explain
say,
any of that?
so I'm gonna break it down. The magic slash effect, right? You know how Magic will pull her sword back like a baseball bat, and then she goes slice, slice, and it can hit flyers or anybody else. Before this update, that only hit one person at a time. So basically, from the front line, let's say Magic sits behind a strange shield and she charges her sword up like this. She's gonna slice everyone on the team that's in front of her, that's like directly in front of her, and it's gonna do pierce, and also it's gonna reduce the stepping skips cooldown by 1 second. So you know how she teleports, she's gonna charge up, slice, slice, and then it's gonna literally give out her spam teleport. So she actually got a lot more easier to use, like a lot more. And across the board, everything got a
Yeah,
damage increase, including her
kind of
alt.
worried about that. I
Telling you,
ain't gonna lie.
Magic Band
All right.
2025.
Let's proceed to Moon Knight. Moon Knight Blade is now anyway. Who cares? Moon Knight now holds up to 2 charges, each taking 6 seconds to recharge. Don't know why that was. Don't know why that was a thing. I
I'll
just
break
started
it
knocking
down.
shit over.
Basically, so you know how he has the one big disc he pulls back and he throws it as a finisher. He's not gonna have to be. He could be to basically delete you like in half a second because he has two of them. So he can really go
He's very
swoosh,
deletable,
swoosh.
but
Yeah,
like he's very fightable. But like
he's
he
off
can
the
do some
chain now.
damage. Psylocke. Decrease the retrieve damage of the wing shurikens. That's right. I said it right. Per
Correct.
hit from 12 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Scarlet. She now can be healed by teammates during mystic projection.
Broken.
Increase reality erasure damage from 800 to 999.
Broken.
And he'll tell you more about that. New effect in her new effect of her ultimate now pulls in enemies within 15 meters radius during cast charge. Maximum pull speed up is her maximum pull speed is 2.4 meters per second.
Mm-hmm. So basically, they literally turned her all into a explosion to an actual black hole. So rather than just explode, she's actually pulling you in and then exploding you. Also, for context, for this increased reality erasure, you should do 800, which is like the maximum health in the game, but some people were actually able to out heal or survive it. Now that's moved to 9,999. She has the equivalent of Iron Man's maximum pulse with a bigger radius and an actual ability to pull you in. And pretty much, I guarantee there's no way to out heal this. You're going to die.
No, I think that was the goal was for you to die instead of getting hurt. Because
Yes.
you used to be able to, like, I don't know. So I'm saying, like, will I be able to go around a wall, or am I just gonna like die in
I
general? Because that's
think
what it's giving.
I could be wrong. I think Emma could have survived it with Diamond Form while getting healed.
Nah, nah. I mean,
Because Diamond Form has a health reduction, cuts everything in half. So imagine you doing 800. I'm healing you. You're in Diamond Form, and then you survive her ult, and then yeah,
yeah, I don't ever remember surviving that shit in diamond form, but that's nice to know.
yeah,
Well, anyway, increase. Yeah, so we already said it pulls in people.
yes.
So Squirrel Girl, they nerfed her a little bit. Like if you think they did, well, yeah, they did, I guess. Anyway, reduce the burst acorn damage from 110 to 100. Increase the hit damage of Squirrel Girl's blockade from 35 to 50. So they increased the hit damage of the Squirrel blockade from 35 to 50. Increase the mammal bond cooldown from 10 to 15.
So I'm reading this.
Okay.
It's a nerf buff nerf.
Bucky, the Winter Soldier. Trooper's Fist new effect. Second strike now applies a 1 second debuff to enemies hit, preventing them from using mobile abilities. That anti like movement shit has been kind of like Let me be specific. The ability to not use your ability is very powerful. Because with Emma, I wish they had it for Emma, but people like there are some smart players who like to dash up out there real quick after I grab them.
I was gonna say this basically solidifies because he's already deleting medics. If he uppercuts you, you can just say GG's. You're gonna die.
He is in my book like a little OP,
Top
but
three.
let's move on to the strategist category. All right, Invisible Woman. Do Storm's control and ultimate abilities just got more fantastic. Increase low effect to enemies passing through the Guardian shield from 30% to 35. Why?
Because the shield, although no one uses it, the shield, if you put it in front of you, somebody runs through it, they get slowed down. They buffing Invisible Woman because they spent the last patch nerfing the bejeebies out of her, so this is really just overall buff. They buffed the invisible boundary, which is basically a healing per second, from 165 to 180 because some people like myself was actually killing her inside of her ult without using an insta kill ability because her healing was just that slow. New effect slows enemies within range by 20%. So that what I want to say is very powerful. Basically, when you get inside her ult, you're gonna slow down. That is huge. Actually, they didn't have
Yeah,
that before.
I thought we already. Oh well, yeah, within range. Okay, yeah. So within. Anyway, I don't even want to talk about her. All right, let's go on to Jeff because that's pretty much what this is what I asked for. Out of everything, I got what I kind of wanted. Jeff alt has a little new ability to it. So Jeff ultimately leaves a healing pool after use. Dive in for some aquatic rejuvenation. It's Jeff's ultimate ability now leaves a 8.8 meteor radius healing pool at the point of activation that heals allies within range by 100%. Oh, my bad, by 100 seconds. Healing pool lasts for 8 seconds.
So for context, you know that water pulse that I use. That water pulse heals you 40 per second. This pool heals you 100 per second. So it has more healing than his water blast.
All right, let's go 3 healers. Nice, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Loki, less damage healing and ultimate ability active time for the god of mischief. So again, less damage, less healing, less ultimate ability active time. So reduces the illusion's damage and healing ratio from 100% to 80%. Reduce God of Mischief's ultimate ability shapeshift period from 15 seconds to 12. If you're using Luna's ultimate ability, if you're using an active duration ability, Luna Snow, for example, the reduce a shapeshift residual period after the ability ends from 5 seconds to 3 seconds.
They did that specifically because Luna Loki has been taking over all the health of all the healers and becoming super meta, and this specifically makes the ability to throw Luna all and then fight afterward not a thing because as a healer you're not supposed to be focused on killing and fighting anyway. So
Yeah. Let's go on to Luna Snow. This was also well needed. This is really well needed. Her ult is too powerful though. Because she's fucking unkillable in the ult, but I digress. Luna Snow. Alright, so her ultimate ability basically went from 12 seconds to 10. That's pretty much it. Next, Mantis. They made her a little bit more slippery. Her movement boost from Nature's Favor now decays to 0 over 2 seconds after being hit instead of instantly disappearing. So again, movement boost from Nature's Favor now decays to 0 over 2 seconds after being hit instead of instantly disappearing. All right, Ultron's ability. He received a boost, I guess. Right?
his ultimate, you know how he goes like his determination. He summons the drums. Now basically deals 125% damage to bonus health, meaning when somebody tries to armor up, let's say they use Rocket's ult to try to cancel out my ult, I'm gonna do increased damage to them because of that. Very powerful. Very powerful. It's very
Alrighty.
very anti bunker.
So there have been some new team ups. I'm gonna let Mask cover that.
All right, so first and foremost, we have the Divine Army, Angela plus Thor. As the team up anchor, Angela gains 100 health, which is more likely that Angela's going to get banned than Thor. But basically, if you pick Thor and Angela, you get 100 health on top of Angela, which is crazy. Thor gains the new Thunderstrike Pike ability from his team up with Angela. So, yeah, I can see Angela getting banned primarily over Thor. People don't think Thor's a threat, even though he is. Um, adjusted to
Yeah, I think
remove.
he really is.
No, he
Sorry.
is. No, you good. You want to go over it a little bit?
Oh no, I just I have like worries and complaints, but we're at the bottom, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna
yeah.
let
We're
you
almost
walk
done.
through this, and then we can get into that.
Gotcha. So we have Arcane Order, Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, Magic. Magic joins the Order and unlocks the new magical chain of Sidorak ability through her team up with Doctor Strange. As we've seen before, basically you're going to see Magic snap her finger like so, and then it's going to put both of y'all together. and it's actually gonna allow her to probably use that new buff that she has with her sword, get like the ability to slash both of y'all, get another teleport cooldown, slash hey teammates, Moon Knight come throw a unk on top of that and instantly delete these two healers. Like it's very powerful because she doesn't have to touch you, she just has to see you and be near you and just put y'all together. And y'all are stuck together by the way, can't get away. So yeah, ban Magic 2025 once again. Dimensional Shortcut, Magic and Psylocke. This team up has been banished to Limbo and removed from the game. Black Panther loses the Wakanda Master ability previously attained from his Magic team up with Magic. So I didn't really care about these, but basically you're going to be seeing Magic and Psylocke being less frequently put together. Gamma Charge Hulk, Namor slash Black Panther. Black Panther joins the Gamma Fund and gains the Gamma Vibranium armor ability through his team up with Hulk. Short and sweet. We went over this in another video, but Black Panther, I've always complained that his passive is kind of useless because you being at let's say 5% health or 1% health and you getting a damage boost doesn't matter because I'm probably going to delete you by the time you get that damage boost. But now as a passive ability, he automatically gets a shield that allows him to pretty much focus on whoever he needs to focus on 1v1 and get a clutch moment. So amazing redesign. I'd asked for this previously and I kid you not, it's like the Marvel devs are watching my channel. They put it in there. So I have no complaints. I might pick up Black Panther this season. Last but not least, balance changes. Arcane Order, Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch. Reduce sorcery surge explosion damage upon hit from 12 to 6. I kept saying Pilbu that the little Doctor Strange move y'all had that was shooting everything with the Arcane Order was broken, and it was so broken they cut it in half. So, like I said, W change right there. All right, I think that wraps it up.
And
Anything
that's
else you
it.
want to go over?
Oh no. If you want to redo the rant, we can, but that's pretty much
Oh no
it.
no
I
no.
want you to at least have that to post
Yes
immediately,
yes.
and then yeah, I think I just want to have that to be able to post immediately,
Mm-hmm. I can even
and then everything else can be like clips out of the rant.
mm-hmm.